and live across the world. It's GavsWeatherVids for a Monday evening. So hello, good evening. Thanks so much everyone for being on yet another Gav Impromptu live stream. So we've got 44 concurrent viewers with 8 likes of stream. So we're going to see what happens with this one. We're going to go through the 12 step. We're going to do a 12 step roundup and see what the 12s has to say for Christmas and the New Year. I'm seeing though that the models don't look great tonight. So are we wobbling? Are we going like that? Are we going like Gav the day after the night before? I wonder. No, we're going to have a look at trials anyway and see what they're showing. We might be crying. Yeah, crying. We might be crying into our snowballs, though, literally, with this one. If the trial said it's really, really bad. But anyway, we'll see what's going on. Sam, Gav, there's been a massive wobble. The hints were there on the midnight runs, my friend. Today's 10 to 14 day entitled a lot of uncertainty for the new year. I did think about putting in a New Year model wobble, but that's probably for tomorrow. Anyway, we'll go through the data shortly and see what it's showing. Thank you so much everyone for being here. So 69 concurrent viewers, gracious. I wonder. Now it's at 76. We're 13, only 13 likes of stream. So please smash that like button. Everybody, let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live stream. And thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. Hi, Gav. Do we have time to go through the 12s? GFS ensemble site? Maybe we could do, I guess so. I've not got anything to rush off for, so well, why not? We can do if you want me to. Oh, I'm going to start going through the live chat in a moment. I'll shout you out. New Year cold spell cancelled, says Jerome. That's possibly Christmas Eve's video title. You're giving me ideas. I'm percolating ideas, everyone. No, I'm going to start going through the live chat, shouting you out, and then we'll have a look at all the data after that. Thank you so much to James 098 for moderating on the live stream, and of course the moderators might check in and pop in and check out what's going on later on in the live stream. Thank you so much, James, though, for being with us tonight. Right, okay, well, let's start going through the Kevin Hernandez vlog. Haven't seen you for ages. How are you, my friend? Hey, Gav, how you doing? Good to see you at GavsWeatherVids. Good to see you too, Kevin Hernandez. So it's been on a live stream tonight. I hope you're doing okay. I'm alright, thank you. 2 days before Christmas, isn't it? Well, no, like 3 days. It's like Christmas Eve today, isn't it? So, having a nice Christmas Eve, everyone. Right, okay, let's start going through the live chat then. So, first person in the site was Weather Elliot. Hello to you, Elliot. Should have been on a live stream tonight. What do you think to Gav? I had a haircut today. What do you think, everyone? I look a bit better, don't I? A bit healthier. I've got short hair. When I've got long hair, I look ill. Don't know why. I'm still pretty dark. My hairdresser Jenna was commenting today about how I've not got much grey appearing yet. I said, well, no, I ain't, have I? It's all natural. No, just for then going on here. I get my hair colour from my dad. He stayed dark right up until the very end. So, yeah, it's Gav after a haircut today. Anyway, never mind about that. So, hello to Weather Elliot. Thank you so much, Elliot, for being on a live stream, mate. But, my friend, models all over the place today. Hello to Shiram. Good evening to you. Thanks for being here, Shiram. Locked in Greenland High will be nice. It would be. Can we get locked in for the new year? Hello to Laura Johnson, the Train and Nature Show. Thank you so much, Laura, for being on live stream. Oh, by the way, everyone, if you can give us a little donation for our PayPal page. Hang on a second, let me just do that. Give us a little donation for our PayPal page. That would be very helpful. Help me to buy buy some Christmas food. So there we go. That's our link to our PayPal page. To give us a donation. If you enjoyed our content through this year, then that'd be absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. Give Chris a shout out, and you'll get a Merry Christmas from Gav. He's got a bit giddy tonight. What's he been doing? I wonder. What has he been doing? I don't know. I'm slightly, well, it's nearly Christmas. You can't be getting nearly Christmas. So when can you? No, that'd be very helpful. Thank you so much if you give us a little donation via our PayPal page. Hello to Laura. Thanks so to Laura Johnson. Hello to Paul Gurley, who needs to stop the wobbles. We do, my friend. Okay, TVOS is on the live stream tonight. Hello to the best of Sweden and Dandy. It's as well. Good to you, Dandy. Thank you so much, Dandy. So much to Dandy. So it's Dandy for being here. Hello, Fist. Good to you, my friend. Thanks so much for being on live stream tonight. We've got Alex Lang here. Minus 45 degrees possible. Hang on. Minus 45 Celsius possible in southern England if minus 25 Celsius gets in and sticks around for a couple of days with an inversion taking place. Right, okay. Well, the lowest temperature recorded is about minus 27 in 1981 and 1995, I think. So that's quite a bit short, of that. But I'm not going to argue with you. It's possible. Anything's possible. I never say no with weather, as I always say. Right, Matthew Orchard, good into you. Looks like Chili Christmas, not snow. Yeah, we've lost the snow potential. Christmas, definitely. Now that's gone. Focus is now on New Year. James 98, cold, dry Christmas is better than a mild, wet one, I suppose. Shame about snow missing in the south. Paul Golden saying, yes, seems like we're being protected throughout with this high pressure. Always on the periphery. We're on the periphery. Hello, chat low. Evening all. Just doing some cooking and listening in the background for now. Hope you're all okay and getting into the Christmas spirit. Well, I'm getting into some sort of spirit. I don't know what that could be. No. Hello to you, Jack. Thank you so much for being on our live stream tonight. I love it, my friend. You're cooking. You're not going out dining somewhere with someone tonight, then, Jack. No, you're at home doing the cooking. Good for you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Right, okay, let's go down. Hello to Elif, I think it is. Hello to Elif. Good evening to you, my friend. Thanks for being on our live stream tonight. Okay, I'm going to come down. Hello, Met Shoot. Good evening to you, Met Shoot. Just shoot. Thanks to shoot. For being on the live stream. Thank you so much, Sue, for being here. We've got Alfie. Good evening, Gab. Hope you're having a nice birthday. Have you ever seen a white Christmas or even a white Easter? I've seen quite a few white Easters, yes, when had snow over Easter, definitely. Don't remember the last one, but they happen quite often. But usually the snow doesn't amount to much, and doesn't last very long because it'll be gone. As soon as it starts and the sun comes out when you get into April and whatnot. But yes, I've seen white Easters. I've seen a couple of white Christmases. 1981, we had snow, deep Christmas, even on the ground. I don't remember a lot about it, but I have got very vague memories of that. And then, again, but December to remember, 2010. I did actually have a technical white Christmas, because the thing with white Christmas is, you got what I would class as white Christmas, where snow is, laying deep and crisp and even on the ground, and it's freezing cold. And that'd be, 1981 and 2010. Where I am, but the actual technical definition of a white Christmas is just one flake of snow to fall somewhere. So I actually had a technical white Christmas, where it was not a cold Christmas, but a technical white Christmas occurred here in 1999, where we had a sleet shower, where it's a bit of hail, a bit of graupel, there was a bit of sleet in there as well, but just sort of breezed through at about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it only lasts about a minute or something. But the Met Office definition of a white Christmas. That was my white Christmas. And the December to Remember 2010 wasn't a white Christmas. And I've never thought that makes a lot of sense, to be honest. Yeah, you set Gav off now. He's on his soapbox. Gav's on his soapbox. But, like, I've never thought that makes any sense whatsoever. You know, but on the technical, so yes, on the technical definition of the Met Office 1999, on my definition, which I think makes more sense, with snow, deep, crisp and even, it'll be 81 and 2010. But either way, very rare occurrences round my end. Round my end. Hello, also sorry everyone. Hello to April. Got April on our live stream. Hello to you, April. April, yeah, thanks for being here. We've got Son of Iberia. Weather models are a joke. Well, you know, we had to take the rough with the smooth, I guess, don't we? Alright, send it. See, hello to you, send it. Send it for me on live stream. Send it. Thank you so much for being here. We need a catch-up lot. We do, my friend. A lot going on at the moment, isn't there, within the model output. Right, okay, so very close to 100 concurrent viewers. Got 29 likes on stream. Please raise likes on stream now. Gone past 100 concurrent, 104. Please smash that like button, everybody, and let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. That's absolutely incredible, absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. Hello to Jason Scherer. Good evening, Gav. How are you? How cold is it looking for Crimbo? And New Year. Not overly cold, but Christmas. It's going to be chilly, but not overly cold. We're now focusing on what's going to happen as we get into the New Year period, I think. Hello to David Espanian. Good evening to you, my friend. Thanks for being on our live stream. Good evening to Rachel Bloxham. Thank you so much, Rachel, for being here. And Shoot is saying, I don't want to repeat a Christmas 2021 again. Lol. Neither do I. I think Christmas is sorted now. It's going to be mostly dry. Should brighten up a bit, and like, going to be quite chilly, not overly cold, but could be a bit of frost, and that sort of thing. That's sorted, but the situation now is what's going to happen for the new year. That's where the uncertainty is now. The story's moved on to. Hello to Darren. Good to you, my friend. Thanks for being on our live stream. Right, let's come down. A shout out, Fist. Hello to you, my friend. Good to Ross Miller. Hi, Gav. Are you excited for Christmas? Why do models go for cold and then mild? Just how it is, my friend. Remember, our default setup is always westerly. So whenever models go for like northerlies, or particularly easterlies, well, it's going against the default, isn't it? So, no, you know, very often cold periods, called interludes, like, just fade out, and we end up going with wind going back into the west. Good into Ben. Thanks to Ben NT moderating with his spanner on our live stream tonight. I love it, Ben. Thank you so much for being here. Chris Stewart, good evening. Is this going to be another 2021? I don't think so. Don't think it'll be as dramatic as that. Hello to Nick Youngs. Please have a cold January and February, but I've got a gut feeling it's all going to go, yes, back to my westerlies next year. We shall see, my friend. Remember, GavsWeatherVids winter forecast for a slightly milder than average winter, though it's all playing out quite well for our winter forecast at the moment. But if our winter forecast is correct, then it's probably not going to be overly cold in January and February, but there could be colder interludes. Darren is saying, bar humbug, Met very uninspiring forecast until mid-January. Not what we wanted to hear. Going to Sean Partridge, no relation. So Sean being on live stream tonight. I've got Paul James in with us as well. Hello to you, Paul. Thank you so much for being here. R3DS. Hello to you. When did this live start? We started at 7:30, my friend. We're going to be having a look at 12Z now. 12Z very, very shortly. Now, hello to Secret Man. Good evening to you. Thanks for being on our live stream tonight. I love it. Item of G. Let's see G for ages. Super chat from Ida. Sink your fingers in your ears, everybody. Super chat. Super chat. Woo. Thank you so much to Ida. Merry Xmas. Merry Christmas, Gav. And Weather Watchers. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you so much, my friend. It's incredibly kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Brian, what's going on there? I just heard something. I don't know if you're supposed to hear that outside. Right, okay. Oh, blimey, Andy, City Andy sent 10 Gals Weatherships gift memberships. Thank you so much, my friend. That's incredibly kind of you. Goodness gracious me. I don't know what to say about that. Gracious. I'll give it a little while for you two to award the memberships, and then we will shout out the new channel members. Andy saying thank you for your support, with Domino earlier this year. Time to return favour. It's incredibly kind of you, my friend. It's absolutely my pleasure, and I'm so pleased that you're ending the year with Domino, in a much healthier situation than earlier on in the year, and you give Domino a nice big squeeze and kiss from me, and thank you so much to my amazing friend City Andy. That's absolutely unbelievable. Thank you so much, my friend, and congratulations to the following who have been awarded GavsWeatherVids YouTube channel membership for 1 month, courtesy of City Andy's generosity. So thank you so much, or congratulations I should say, to Sync Splint. You are a GavsWeatherVids channel member. Hello to Send It has got 1 month GavsWeatherVids channel membership, courtesy of Andy. Rich has got a channel membership. Spirit 8 has got channel membership. Ray Moxham, Ray Lover, I should say, has got a channel membership. Andrew has got channel membership for GavsWeatherVids, and Go West Media has as well. Dave A has also, and finally Lee B. You're all GavsWeatherVids channel members for 1 month, courtesy of the amazing City Andy. There will be a second channel member live stream for December coming up at some point between now and the end of the year. I don't know when that is going to be. It might be tomorrow, channel members. I might just do it tomorrow. Obviously not going to be like Christmas Day. So if it's not tomorrow, it'll be like one day next week, not New Year's Eve, not New Year's Day. So the window's narrowing, isn't it? When I can do that, actually. So yeah, that's coming up. I am going to squeeze that in somewhere along the way. So then you'll have channel membership access. You'll have live stream access, should say, and through channel membership access for a couple of times next month as well. Right, okay, well, time's getting on. I'm going to look at trails in a moment. Just shout a couple more of you out, and then I shall crack on. So, hello to Paul Miller. Good evening to you, my friend. Hello to Barry Pufflewaite, good evening to you. Thank you so much for being on our live stream. Anybody else I can shout out? Hello to Austin's Weather Obsessed, good evening to you. Hello to Mark Herbert. Hello to Tom Musler. Thank you so much, my friend. Hi, Gab. Hope you're well. It's January looking cold. My cycle is for a cold January and a hot June. 17 Celsius CT. We shall see, my friend. Hello to Downstairs Dave. Thank you so much for being on a live stream tonight. Hello to N. Matthews. Good evening. Merry Christmas, gang. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. We've got Alf on the live stream. Hello to you, Alf. Thank you so much for being here. Right, let's go now. Rangers VIP has become a GavsWeatherVids channel member. Thank you so much to Rangers for becoming a channel member for us as well. They shouted out Paul James. Good evening to you, Paul. So it's been on live stream tonight. Christian, I think channel member live stream should run for 24 hours. You want to kill me, don't you? You want to put me in an iron lung. I know you do. Hello to Yuxal. Hey, Gav. Hope you're well. I'm all right. Thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, not too bad at all. Busy. With GavsWeatherVids on the second job, but it's all good. So thank you so much for being here. Hello to Daniel Bradley. Good into you. Right, I think I shout out pretty much everybody. If I've missed anyone, please give me a thumbs up emoji or a waving emoji. I'll be returning back to YouTube periodically for a live stream. But it's now data time. It's data time. So let's have a look, shall we? and a little bit of data. Right, so I'm going to turn off the image. Webcam's going to go as well. And in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, we're display capturing on this Monday evening. Hello to Isaac Shaw. Good evening to you, my friend. Hello to Jana. Hello to Kyle Baker. Thank you so much. All of you have been on live stream. Hello to Chris Ailing as well. Good evening to you. Daniel Fisher. Retrogression. Hello to Rachel Bloxham at number 2. Thank you so much, Rachel, for being on live stream tonight. Our yellow lover. It's already yellow in the towers. Let me have a little look. I can't really see much. Not really. Back in the Monster Munch I had. Beef flame. That's got a bit of yellow on it. That's about all there is. But I'm sure our yellow lover has got plenty of yellow in her house anyway. Hello to LRW. LRW, the thumbs up. Good evening to you, my friend. Thank you so much for being on the live stream. Daniel Fisher needs to know ASAP. We do, my friend. Well, I don't know if we do or not, but like, sounds like you certainly do. Nearly 150 concurrent viewers, 144 with just 49 likes on the stream, though. So you could smash that like button, everybody, and let YouTube know that you're enjoying the stream. That'd be absolutely amazing. So much, everyone, for doing that. Ella, Gav, what's that? Do your network again. No, broadband's still down. I'm just connecting via a mini hub. No, we lost a connection on the 1st of December. They was meant to come and reconnect me today, actually, but that all fell through. I'm waiting for another appointment now. On and on and on. The saga is going. Christian, is Gav stacking midstream? No, that's from earlier, actually. Chris, that's from earlier, my friend. I wouldn't dream of snacking in the middle of a live stream. Right, okay, well, let's crack on then and have a look at the trials. So, I'm going to start off with the latest UK Met Euro. This, everyone, is for Christmas Day, Crimbo Day, with high pressure dominating over southern Scandinavia. It's like a classic Scandinavian high. Again, I'll just explain this. What's gone wrong for Christmas? It's not really gone wrong, because it's going to be a Scandinavian. There's going to be a Scandinavian high, and it's going to be quite chilly. But what we're missing is a high pressure centering here around Denmark and the far south of Sweden and whatnot. And like for a really classic easterly, we want the high pressure to be up here. We want the high pressure to be up there, and then around that we bring the wind in like that from the east. As it is, where that high pressure is centering, as you can see, most of the easterly wind is passing away to our south. So it means we're left mostly dry. Could be a few wintry showers, I guess, around most southeastern and southern coast, but we're left mostly dry and not overly cold, but chillier. But at least it's drying out anyway compared to the deluge of recent weeks. Now, we go beyond that in towards Boxing Day. High pressure still in control, more towards the northwest. So that probably brings in a slightly colder east northeasterly flow after Christmas. Actually could be a few wintry showers, I guess, in with that. Otherwise, just mainly dry. And that gets us to the 29th of December, by which time 1,040 millibar area of high pressure sitting over top of coast. What that says to me is frost and fog. I think there's going to be a lot of frost and fog, especially in central and northern areas through this Christmas week. So I think it will be cold, but not snowy. Be cold and frosty. I can't, again, with that easterly wind on Christmas Day, which will feel quite cold. It's certainly going to be a cold Christmas than we had for a few years there, I think. High pressure remains in control and dominant as we go in towards the pre-Christmas New Year period. That's how Icon looks at the end. Again, 1,035 millibar area of high pressure is sat over top country, should be mainly dry. No so much of northern and eastern and northeast Europe being plunged into the freezer there, by the way, between Christmas and New Year. So a big old cold plunge heading down in towards the Balkans, in towards the Black Sea, probably going to end up into Greece and Turkey. And you see that for us, we've got mild upper air temperatures actually, but of course it's under high pressure, so on the surface it's likely to be cold, it's likely to be frost, but like, you know, we're being protected by that anticyclone, and as ever we are very, very much on the periphery of most of the most of the action, which is actually covering much of Europe, and that's a position we do tend to find ourselves in quite a lot these days. Right, okay, well, the KMA, let's go to that one. So that's coming out as we speak. So we can get to like 162 hours with that, which gets us, again, 29th December. High pressure sitting right over the top of the country. It looks like that high pressure is going to try and have a go at retrogressing itself towards Greenland Iceland. Will it be successful in doing so? I don't know. Inconclusive there. It looks better for retrogression than the midnight run did at the same time. I'll say that for it, though. Right, let's go to the GFS-12Z. Again, high pressure dominating across southern Scandinavia, bringing in those easterly winds, and they will be quite chilly, but the coldest of the air is away to south. Lots of high pressure domination between Christmas and New Year. Very intense anticyclone. Central pressure between Scotland and Iceland is about 1,045 millibar. Gracious. Well, that high pressure carries on dominating the scene as we run on to the Christmas to New Year period. It's inching its way to the west. We're about to open the door to the north. So New Year's Eve, bit of a northerly, looks a bit half-hearted, but might deliver a few wintry showers to more southern southeast areas, but it's a toppler. So yeah, we've got lots of energy that's running in around the top of the high pressure up here, and threatening to kind of flatten it off. And I think that's the direction this GFS run is going to go in. So there we see it. Into the opening days of January, we go into those milder westerly winds, high pressure returning to its default position around the Azores, trying to send reach to Scandinavia, too much energy to allow that. So still a lot of dry weather, but milder there for the first week of January. Potentially very mild for some eastern parts of Scotland. That's kind of pattern could deliver temperatures up to 15, 16, 18 degrees on the Moray first maybe. But probably quite chilly still. At the centre of that high pressure, with a little bit of frost and fog, but certainly nothing like the exciting and interesting weather patterns that we saw earlier. And so that I'm not accused of clickbaiting, I better show you the midnight GFS run, as that is where the thumbnail is coming from. This was featured in the 10 to 14 day, but I used a chart from this for the thumbnail, so I've got to include that, so I'm not accused of making anything up and clickbaiting you. So here we go, a New Year's Day, northerly winds set in, high pressure goes much further north towards Greenland Iceland. Down comes like a proper northerly blast there on the midnight GFS by the 3rd of January into a gale force northerly, which should deliver a lot of heavy snow showers into the north and into the northeast, and cold and wintry further on through the first week of January there, ending up going back with the wind going back into more of a westerly though, so started to become milder by the 7th of January, but quite a potent cold plunge there from the north with the GFS. Right, okay, we'll start going through the ensembles in a mo. Let's just pop that to YouTube and see how you're all getting on. 135 concurrent viewers, 60 likes on stream. Please smash that like button, everybody, if you enjoyed this live stream. And thank you so much, everyone, for dear Matt. Jacob Element, GFS-12Z looks like an outlier. We'll have a look at the ensemble graph in a moment and see where it's fitting in. Host of Weather fans, Michael. Good into you, Michael. How did your Christmas quiz go yesterday with Matthew? I hope you all had a lovely time. I'll have to check out that video. How to check it out. Check it out. Okay, go check it out. Andy, I believe GFS-12Z was a mild outlier. We'll have a look shortly my friend. We will do that. Sure, have a look at the song graph. But at the moment, we're going to go through the ensembles, actually. Sharam saying lots of both charts look horrible for January. Oh dear. We'll see how it all works out. Christian, wouldn't mind a snowy welcome to 2026. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Hold on, buddy. I'm so sorry, but we go live stream without several costs. Let me just have a little sip of magic tea. Not sick, sip of magic tea. Nice. Okay, nice drop of Yorkshire. Send it still around. That's a nice drop of Yorkshire. I'm having there. Send it. Right, let's start going through the ensemble. So we're going to run this, I think, about 180 hours. So this is 30th of December with a GFS control run. High pressure, it says in just the West Country, mostly dry still at that point. Now, where's the high pressure going to go? So we're moving into the first week of January, New Year's Day and beyond. We're just going into west. So that's both the operational and the control runs going in a mild direction through the first week of January from the GFS there. I'm going to take notice of that because most children run at higher resolutions compared to all other all other ensemble members. They may both be outliers, but they are both going in the same direction with that one. Okay, ensemble member number 1 with high pressure just out to west. It's not going to go anywhere interesting. Let's have a look. It's going to slip southwards and then put in a northerly though by 2nd of January. So a cold northerly, northeasterly blast, probably going to be quite transient. In comes another one. Again, that one also on a northwest southeast alignment. And that one also delivering a cold northerly blast. Interesting, quite cold, first week of January for ensemble member number 1. Ensemble member 2 with a mid-Atlantic ridge on the 30th of December and a bit of a northerly. I think that's going to be a toppler though. So winds going into the west, becoming milder there for the opening days of January. Very mild potentially as we're moving through the first week of the month. Ensemble member number 3 again sees high pressure out to west for New Year, putting down that cold northerly, northeasterly. The New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, that could deliver some snow showers into the east and southeast for New Year's Day. Backing the wind into the west though, beyond that. Then turning wet and windy as we head on through the first week of January. Eventually becoming very cyclonic and not overly cold, but something a bit colder coming in from northwest with that one. Ensemble number 4 is looking like this. Again, winds in from the north and from the northeast through New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. Quite chilly with that one and quite cold under the area of high pressure. Some overnight frost as well. Heights rise towards Greenland and Iceland. So looks like it's going to turn progressively colder through the first week of January there. Quite a cold first week of January from ensemble member number 4. Ensemble member number 5 again with a mid-Atlantic ridge. Winds in from the north there through New Year's Eve to New Year's Day. Could be some snow showers into the north and the east. Then under a ridge of high pressure. Quite a lot of dry and cold weather as we go further on through the first week of January. So what's going to happen after that? Low pressure coming into that cold air. That could deliver some snow. Proper battle going on there between the Scandinavian high and this low pressure trying to get in the southwest. That looks quite wintry, I have to say, through the first week of January. Ensemble member number 6, anticyclonic, main dry, probably quite cold. Sailing high into retrograde around New Year's Eve to New Year's Day, bring down a cold northerly briefly, but always on the periphery, and eventually the high pressure going southwards, reintroducing milder air from off the Atlantic. Ensemble member number 7 looks like that again, sending the high pressure close to Greenland, Iceland, with a bit of a half-hearted northerly, not really coming to very much, and then with reopening the door to westerlies as we get through to the 7th of January under a ridge though, so probably still quite chilly, but mainly dry conditions with that one. Ensemble member number 8 is looking like this. Notice how hard it is to get that high pressure properly to Greenland. And that's particularly true when we haven't had an SSW as well to disrupt, the stratospheric polar vortex. Ending up with westerly by 7th of January, high pressure south, low pressure to the north. Ensemble member number 9 looks like that. So a bit of a mid-Atlantic ridge going up towards Greenland and Iceland, and a northerly there around the new year. Very quickly toppling though to allow the Atlantic back in, turning milder, wetter and windier as we go through the first week of January. Ensemble member number 10 looks like this. Again, high pressure is in the Atlantic, so bringing a lot of dry weather around the new year on the periphery of the northern. Now this is set up like a proper blocking feature between Greenland and Scandinavia, so this is going to be the coldest run that we've seen so far. This is kind of like what we're seeing much more a day or so ago as well. So it's still within the GFS ensemble, but it's a reduced option and possibility by the look of it. So we've got a proper block here around Greenland, Iceland, low pressure to the south coming into that, and so that's just being sort of thing that could bring all sorts of mayhem, fun and games, stow potential. I mean, it's a completely different run, isn't it, ensemble member number 10, and clearly much more blocked, much colder, and much greater wind shear potential. For cold lovers and snowmantics, that's the run of the night so far. It's ensemble member number 10. Let's do it again for you, because we might not see it again. No, again, big blocking feature there up to the north. Low pressure to the south could deliver some heavy snow into the south, and that's 7th of January, looking very wintry at that point. Ensemble member number 11, let's carry on. Ensemble member number 11, again with mid-Atlantic ridge on Tuesday 30th, opening the doors to those northerly, northeasterlies. Very cold northeasterlies persist through into the new year. Beyond that, well, we've got low pressure coming into that cold air. Now, again, that's very cold and wintry, I have to say, from ensemble member number 11. And that, again, would deliver quite a lot of snow, especially to England and Wales. So, ensemble member 10, ensemble member number 11. This is ensemble member number 12, looking much more westerly with this one, high pressure toppling away to the south, reintroducing those Atlantic winds. Eventually, low pressure diving northwest southeast, introduce something a bit colder further on for the first week of January, but generally that's a mild ensemble member. Number 13 is looking like this. So again, bit of a half-hearted northerly, not much really for the new year. Just always on the periphery, that high pressure sitting just to our west and to our southwest there. That's a mild ensemble member, really. Ensemble member number 14, again with high pressure dominating the weather around the new year. So dry, quite cold, but the coldest of the air is away to the northeast. We're on the periphery of it. We do start to tap into some of it though as we go further on through the first week of January. Mainly dry, cold with that one, pressure building over Scandinavia. Back in something a bit milder maybe by 7th of January. Ensemble member number 15, again with winds in from the north for New Year's Eve. So a bit of a northerly bear, quite cold for the new year. I think we're going to introduce milder winds off the Atlantic though, or are we? No, we're not. So actually just stay into like a northerly actually, and increasingly block through the first week of January. That's how you end up with ensemble member number 15, pulling in sorry everyone, potentially quite a cold easterly wind. Right, okay, we've got 164 concurrent viewers, 69, love it. Lights on the live stream. Thank you so much, everyone. Please smash that like button if you are enjoying this live stream. That's absolutely awesome. Ben, send it to Scandi. We will, my friend. I'll be sending your calendar out tomorrow, Ben. Going to get in the post tomorrow, so hopefully you'll have that in time for the new year. But with the postal service these days being a shambles like everything else in this country since COVID, who knows, it might not arrive until May. But hopefully, in theory, Ben, you will have your calendar from GavsWeatherVids for the new year. We're at 173 concurrent viewers. It's getting controversial now. It's getting political. Don't know. 176 concurrent viewers. 74 likes on stream. Please smash that like button. So everyone for Timeout. Laurie, Emmerdale, okay. Are you watching Emmerdale? With Gav in the background. I wonder. Who knows? Right, let's carry on with Ensemble's Watch Game. So we're halfway through. Ensemble member number 16 looking like this. So again, winds in from the north with the New Year period, cold and wintry there, with north-northeasterly winds for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, backing the wind to more of a west, but actually keeping the wind from the north, with that little low zipping through. Ending up looking like that. So that's pretty cold and wintry, I think, for the first week of January for some member of 16. So as we're going through these, there are quite a few actually, aren't there? But are cold and wintry. So maybe the operational controllers are, big outliers. We'll have a look at the graph in a moment, see where they fit in. On some member 17, introducing a northerly, northeasterly wind there around the new year with low pressure in the North Sea. That could well drive in snow showers into northern and eastern regions. High pressure getting going over Scandinavia as well, so becoming rather blocked through the first week of January. Quite cold and wintry there with Ensemble member number 17 through the first week of January. Ensemble member number 18 with winds in from the north, backing the wind to the west and then pulling down like a proper northwesterly blast through the first week of January. Quite stormy, I think, with that one. Pretty cold, northerly winds, but I think we're going to top up the high and bring moderate air in from the top and the top by the end of it. Yes, we are. Ensemble member number 19, northerly blast there for New Year's Eve. That looks like a cold New Year. Low pressure sinking through the west of Europe there, so cold and wintry with the risk of snow. Plenty of blocking as well around Iceland and Greenland with that one. I think this is going to keep us cold up to the end. Yes, it does. Low pressure trying to get in off the Atlantic. Could be snow, of course, with that as the low pressure comes into cold air. That's completely different. That's Ensemble member 20 already with milder air coming around the top of the high. Are we going to see anything cold with this one? So, a bit of a northerly there around the 4th of January as the low pressure sinks through the country. So becoming colder through the first week of January, quite wintry of Ensemble member 20. Ensemble member number 21. With a bit of a half-hearted northerly on New Year's Eve. Then we're back in the wind into the west, becoming westerly and quite stormy, quite chilly, even through the first week of January. And that's how we end up by 7th of January. That's a milder option, winds remaining in the west. Ensemble member number 22. Come in, Ensemble member number 22. Looks like this. Rather stormy and quite cold with northerly winds through the first week of January. Then building a ridge through the western north of Europe, mostly dry, cold and frosty, ending up reintroducing milder air from the southwest. Ensemble member number 23. Looks like that. So again, bit of a northeasterly with that one around the new year. Looks quite cold. Then high pressure keeping the dry weather going with quite a bit of frost and fog, you would have thought. Ensemble member number 24. With the high pressure again, slipping southwards. So this one's going to be a milder Ensemble member. Westerly winds coming in around the top of the high. Ensemble member number 25. That one looks a bit better for New Year's Eve. Mid-Atlantic ridge, dropping a trough through the west and the north of Europe, cold and wintry. through the first week of January with that one. Low pressure coming into that cold air, struggling though, so we could have fun and gains there with snow, possibilities. And then on Ensemble member number 26, bit of a half-hearted northerly for New Year's Eve. Most of the actions away on the continent, and then this one introducing milder air from off the Atlantic, sending behind to Scandi, though. Send it to Scandi. So that one ends up with a Scandi. We've sent it to Scandi. 7th of January. High pressure going over Scandinavia there. Winds going back into the east again. And then on some member of 27 with, it's model mayhem really, isn't it? Model mayhem. No clear trend, I don't think here. Northerly blast for New Year's Eve with ensemble member number 27, quickly backing the wind into a milder westerly. Then we've got high pressure building towards Scandinavia, winds going back into a not particularly cold easterly again, so we end up where we started. That's basically where we're going to be on Christmas Day. That's where we started. High pressure across southern Scandinavia, coldest of the easterly going into France. Ensemble member number 28 looks like that. So again, northerly, northeasterly winds around the New Year, very quickly cut off as the wind backs into the west, into the southwest again. That's how we end up with that one. Ensemble member number 29, penultimately, with westerly winds, keeping it generally on the mild side right the way into the New Year. Bit of a northerly there around the 4th, 5th of January, very quickly cut off with winds going back into southwest. And finally, ensemble member 30 has a northerly. There we go, northerly with ensemble member number 30 on New Year's Eve. Cold and wintry with that one for the New Year. Could be snow, particularly into the eastern regions. And then beyond that, well, stays cold under high pressure with probably a lot of frost and fog. Is a high going to have a go going back to Greenland again there maybe by the 7th of January. Let's have a look at the ensemble graph, all important, see where things are sitting. So we should be looking at Birmingham really fast, but we'll look at Northampton. So that's how the ensemble graph looks based on the GFS operational run and also its ensembles. So starting off mild, becoming colder, cold over Christmas, very brief now, and then lifting the upper air temperature back up. Remember, that's all anti-cyclonic though, so it's still going to be cold on the surface, probably in this period here. Then dropping the upper air temperatures through the first week of January. You see that at various points, the GFS operational run was at the warmest end of the range, so it was between Christmas and New Year. It was an outlier in the New Year period, and it was outlier again at the end of the first week of January. Precipitation-wise, lots of dry weather up to New Year, more in way of precipitation spikes after New Year. Snow row looks like that. So still quite a few snow spikes there showing up around the New Year period. London, I don't think will be quite as impressive. No, it's not, but still a few. And Sheffield should be more impressive. Yes, it is. Right, okay, so that's all of the GFS output. Just going to look at the ECM and the GEM, and then we'll get things wrapped up. We're at 82 likes. You could smash that like button, everybody, and let YouTube know that you're enjoying the stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. Absolutely epic and amazing. We'll be wrapping the live stream up very, very shortly. Now, Darth Vader has arrived! Thanks so much, Darth Vader. I'm checking into our live stream. I just hope America stays warm. Otherwise, I have my doubts about prolonged cold spells here. Well, it doesn't mean anything really, I don't think. Like, both sides of the Atlantic can be warm. Both sides of the Atlantic can be cold. It all depends on blocking. The position of blocking, the strength of blocking. Like, if we got a Greenland high, we would tend to be cold on both sides of the Atlantic. The problem is, The problem is, Dean Bull, missed the live streams, but a lot of work, Gav, but much appreciated. Thank you so much, my friend. We'll be back to more regular live streaming schedule from Sunday, actually, Sunday 28th of December. Sunday live streams are returning 6 until 7. You'll be able to catch Gav 6 till 7 every Sunday, or most Sundays, 6 until 7 p.m. Gav Time is coming back from this Sunday. Yes, so, who was I talking to? It's Darth, wasn't it? Yeah, so it can be cold on both sides of the Atlantic, it can be mild on both sides of the Atlantic. You just never know. Each show on top graph, very interesting. We'll come back to it. We've got to look at the ECM operational run first. So, let's go on. Have a look at the gem. Okay, GM. If you enjoyed my live show, have enjoyed my live show, please like, share, subscribe. Thanks so everyone for dear Matt. Drop a comment. Let's know what you think about this and all of our videos, content, live streams, etc., etc. And don't forget to tell your friends about GavsWeatherVids and get them to subscribe too. And thank you so much everyone for dear Matt. We only put on around 10 to 5 subscribers to get to 20.8k. Could give us a sub. That'd be absolutely awesome. So much everyone for dear Matt. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbour, tell your doctor, tell your vicar, tell your co-worker, tell your colleagues, tell your customers, and tell your mother-in-law to subscribe. And thank you so much everyone for dear Matt. Right, GM, again, high pressure across southern Scandinavia, quite chilly and dry for Crimbo. Now we go beyond that and we find high pressure trying to retrograde towards Greenland and Iceland, not really doing so. High pressure slipping. So by New Year's Day, probably still quite cold down in the south, with frost and fog becoming milder from the southwest into the north. And polar vortex showing signs of re-strengthening there with purple colours around Greenland. Oh dear. And then the Isham looks like that. Missing out to 360 hours, so I've got high pressure across southern Scandinavia there, bringing in a lot of, bringing in a lot of chilly weather over Christmas. ECM then tries to retrogress high pressure to Iceland, doesn't really do so successfully, mostly dry, cold, frosting. Is it going to sink the high? Is it going to sink the high? Is it going to sink the high? I think it is. New Year, by the high slipping. Opening the door to westerlies. Oh, that saved it. So by the 4th of January, we go back into northeasterlies there. So, yeah, it does slip high a bit around the New Year. And then we're going to those east-northeasterlies just beyond the New Year. But I don't think they're going to last all that long. High pressure is slipping again. That's how we end up. Nice ridge from the Atlantic. A nice ridge from the UK out into the Atlantic. But I think, again, pressure is running in over the top of the high. It's not a proper block setup. Still lots of energy with the jet stream and low pressure running to the north of the anticyclone, suggesting that high pressure is likely to start slipping southwards in that direction. ECM ensemble graph. If we look at that, again, looks like this. So that is for the 12s there. Let's have a look at the midnight, shall we? Come along. So that's how the Eastern ensemble graph was looking. Similar to the GFS, really starting off relatively mild, coming colder over Christmas, lifting up the anticyclonic during Christmas and New Year, dropping things down through the first week of January, particularly around the New Year period. Is there a snow road there? No, there isn't. Right, okay, the other thing, the last thing I wanted to show you is that we do see worrying signs for January, but not necessarily curtains, but we have had a relatively weak stratospheric polar vortex through this early part of the winter, weaker than average. And you remember at the end of November, we did reverse solar winds at 10 HPA for about 5 hours or something. Still weaker than average with the stratospheric polar vortex, but definite signs of a re-strengthening there of zonal winds, a strengthening of stratospheric polar vortex at 10 HPA in the stratosphere as we're going through January. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it's all over the cold, because sometimes the stratosphere and the troposphere can decouple from one another. So you can have a strong stratospheric polar vortex, but in the tropospheric level, it's weak and you get blocking. That's what happened, for example, in the December to Remember 2010. Remember, December to Remember 2010 never had an SSW at any point in it. It was purely a disconnection between the stratosphere, which was, quite strong with the polar vortex, and the troposphere, which was weak and allowed a strong blocking signal. So sometimes you'll get the stratosphere and the troposphere decoupling with one another. However, we've got to take on board the fact that it does look as though, at least at the stratospheric level, the polar vortex is going to be re-strengthening as we hit the new year. And, that could be something that the model output is beginning to play with now. It could be the reason, or one of the reasons anyway, that we're seeing this wobble on the potential for new year cold conditions. Anyway, it all remains to be seen, and we shall keep you updated. Ricardo says, hello to Richard Trott. Thank you so much, Rich. I gotta get to bed, Rich. It's gonna be bedlam. Rich, so I need to decouple from work. It's bedlam. It will be bedlam, Rich. I need to get to bed. It's gonna be bedlam, my friend. Tomorrow, Christmas Eve. Blimey, you won't know whether you're coming or going. It's very busy at Watford Gap today. It started off quiet, and then it got really busy as we went along. So yeah, been a funny old day today at the Gap. Sean Parks, no relation. Merry Christmas to you, Gav, and your family. Thank you so much, my friend. Hello to Jacob Element. Good evening to you. This might be a failed winter. If it is, it'll be good for the GavsWeatherVids winter 2025-26 forecast, won't it, Rich? That's basically what we've gone for, to be honest. But anyway, time will tell on that. We appear to have blurred the webcam again. I'm going to buy a new webcam before too, as long as it's properly playing up. These days, it's getting old like Gav. Right, anyway, thank you so much, everyone. We'll end the live stream. And thank you to James for moderating on the live stream. Absolutely awesome and epic. Hello to Mikey Pierce, RIP Chris Rea. Yeah, he was a legend, weren't he? Chris Rea, so sad to hear about his past. He's been very poorly for quite some time, I think, but really sad, really sad to hear about Chris Rea. If you've got a spare, I think it's about 8 minutes, got a spare 8 or 9 minutes, have a listen to Road to Hell, but it's got to be the extended version. Don't just listen to the the version that was in the charts and that back in the 80s. Have a listen to Chris Rea's extended version of Road to Hell. It puts on a completely different complexion when you listen to the first 2-3 minutes of that song, and it builds up to the like the classic version. Absolute legend, Chris Rea. R.I.P. To him. Right, okay. Thanks so to Ben and so to James for moderating. Thanks so to James for moderating on the live stream. We're going to end it there. So, it's been fun. Thank you so much, everyone. We're still 134 concurrent viewers with 105 likes on stream. Again, please smash that like button, everybody, and let YouTube. I know YouTube know, but you're enjoying the stream. Thank you so much, everyone. And again, if you can afford to do so, can you consider giving a little donation to GavsWeatherVids via our PayPal page. Link's just there, and I'll probably pin it this time as well. Give a little donation to our PayPal page. It's helping to pay for Gav's Christmas. It's Gav's Christmas fund, really. And thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. You get a shout out in the videos, and we'll say hello and thank you so much for your support, and we'll also give you a hello for Christmas as well. Kieran Bushnell, hello to you. You're late on parade, my friend. I'll crack an egg into my bar tonight in tribute to Chris Rea. Yeah, raise the glass to another legend gone but never forgotten. His music will live on forever, so like he'll live forever, won't he, through his music. So he's gone, he's left us, but like his legacy, his music will go on of course. Right, okay, thank you so much, everyone. We'll end it there. So, we're going to be back with live. So, there could be a live stream for channel members tomorrow. There might be like a general live stream for everyone tomorrow. Depends how the charts are looking. We're definitely going to be live late on Christmas Eve. So, if you're around the channel on your Christmas Eve, then check in to it. And that'll be absolutely epic. It'll probably start around, I don't know, probably about 11 p.m. and we'll run it through into the first minutes of Christmas Day. We've done that for the last 3 Christmases, I think, 3 or 4. And we're going to do that again this year. Or Ben, or go to the Gab and give Gab a tip. Yeah, you could do. I'm there. What for Gap North? Come and see me. Come and see me. No, we'll be live Christmas Eve into Christmas Day. And thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. You enjoy the rest of your, what day are we on? Lost my day. Enjoy the rest of your Monday night. And we'll see you with more very soon. Dean Balls, see you on Ecstasy. See you then, my friend. TBOS, Merry Christmas. Merry Crimbo to you, my friend. Andy saying could be in the pub on Ecstasy. Well, you have me on in the pub, but don't have me on too loud. Not everybody likes me. Right, okay, we'll end it there. Enjoy the rest of your Monday evening. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas Eve tomorrow. There will be a 10 to 14 day coming up tomorrow, of course. And maybe more content as well. For this one, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. We'll end it there. Enjoy the rest of your Monday, and bye for now.